Welcome back, you lovely bunch. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're all doing good. Right, this morning when I woke up, right, I had this bit of an epiphany. This might have been apparent to a lot of you for quite a while because you actually watched the channel. But today, or yesterday in fact, was the day that I realised that I was actually a YouTuber for a job. It's only taken me 11 months. I put out a video 11 months ago saying, I quit my job, I'm going to go for YouTube full time. But yesterday was, I think, the day that was it. It kind of like really sunk in. So I woke up, I was looking around, I was thinking of ideas for like some content, and I was like, oh, I don't know which bike to ride. And that was it when it dawned on me. And I was like, I'm so lucky, you know? I knew I was always lucky to have like lots of bikes to choose from and I get to do something really fun for a job. But yesterday was the moment when I was like, it's actually my job. And I think quite often we don't look back at the things we've achieved. You know, you're so focused on the future that you forget to give yourself a bit of credit for all those things that you have done and you have achieved. That's kind of what I was going to chat about today. Like, it's so weird this is my job, and it's so weird how this became my job. For those of you that don't know how this became my job, I'm going to kind of have a bit of a chat to you about that today, and like a bit of the like story behind the channel and how it came to light. Has it gone the way I expected, and how's it going, the whole vlogging thing, and do I see it as something that I'll be able to maintain doing full time? It's just weird. This is my job and I can't believe it. And so like, yeah, I had a whole dilemma of picking which bike to ride today. I know, awful, right? I also don't want to come across as like showing off. Do you know what I mean? This is something I've put a lot of work into, so I'm just quite proud of it, you know? I'm proud that like, that it has turned into something, and I wasn't sure if it was gonna. And so I'm quite happy that it's gone the way that it's gone. So I'm gonna take the Yoli out for a road ride, probably stop for a coffee, a bit of lunch. And this is again like, this is work. Like, how does this work? But I will also give you a bit of an update on the Yoli because I've been riding it a fair bit, and you know, compared to the Stayer, they're very different bikes. I'm going to stop waffling because, you know, it's taken 50 years to do this intro, and we'll chat about more of this out on the road. Right, let's go. So regular viewers will recognise this place. I figured I'd ride it with you actually to have a bit of a visual, well, it was meant to be a visual prop, like, but essentially look, there's nothing here anymore. This is one of the reasons I did leave. But as you can see, the track is still very much here, and it's a gorgeous sunny day, right? There's no one here at all, like nobody, not one person. It's a 1.5 kilometre, pretty much completely flat race circuit, and it's mint. So I used to sit in a cabin right there, you know, a little metal box, and I do all customer service stuff, I do bike maintenance, but honestly, in the winter it was like brain numbing. It wasn't fun, you know, and whilst it's not like the worst place to work, you know, like I got to play bikes all day, like didn't really offer much fulfillment, and I was always left like wanting to do a bit more, you know. Essentially you're watching people ride bikes all day rather than actually ride bikes yourself, and that's when I kind of was like, you know what, this isn't going anywhere. Things need to change. So I suppose in short, I was furloughed for like a very long time, which meant I was on 80% pay for not going to work, you know. There's a lot of people in the same situation in the UK. So to keep people at home and pop the whole stay at home thing was you were paid 80% of your wage not to go to work because everything was closed, and like you can't survive on air. Whilst a lot of people, you know, did just spend that time at home, I decided I'd like go for YouTube, and that's when I like started to create more content. I had a captive audience. Essentially everyone's locked in their houses, so best time to YouTube, right? So I kind of monopolised on that and made the most of it. But I figured I'd just come back here just to show you, and it's a little bit depressing to be honest that it hasn't actually, well, it's just an empty field now. It's an empty field with a really mint race course that I think cost £500,000 to build. But yeah, coming back here didn't half make me feel happy that, well, I'm not here anymore. And a little moment of reflection there, and honestly, sit in the box or be riding around with you guys having a chat, like, you know, no brainer. And also the bike's looking lovely today. So I said it a few times, I think. Like, yeah, oh yeah, so welcome to the beach, by the way. But yeah, I've said this a few times. Like, the hardest thing about being a content creator is like coming up with content, right? Especially in the winter. The winter sucks. You know, when the weather's like this, you just essentially ride around, do a bit of a pan, and you're like, and then I say, isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it rad? Isn't it amazing? But genuinely, it is. It's just so nice. And I think part of the appeal of YouTube is that, like, it's a bit of escapism, you know, so people can, like, well, people can escape their like day-to-day like lives, you know. You can either distract yourself or use it for motivation. Like, if I want to go for a ride, like, I'll put on certain videos, you know, and that motivates me to get out and ride. And I know a lot of you feel the same, you know. So like, winter is hard, summer is nice. There's a side of it you guys don't see. Like, when I sit up like editing a video until like 12 in the evening, when I'm emailing sponsors and talking to brands and like talking about partnerships and then like sponsored videos, like, that takes up a lot of time, and that's honestly where a lot of the money comes in. So that's stuff I need to do. But YouTube's my job, and if I don't treat it like a job and I treat it like, I don't know, like a bit of fun, it's not going to work. I work hard at it and I put the hours in, and I've always like doing stuff myself. But thinking about it, my jobs are quite similar, right? I used to sit in a metal box, right, talking to cyclists about cycling, and now essentially I sit in another type of box. I mean, I'm on your box, right, and then I talk to you guys about cycling. So the job's essentially the same, just the difference is now I actually get to ride my bike about and enjoy the outside. So when I mentioned I was quitting my job, like, a few of you guys did say that you've gone the same route or you're going the same route, and I hope it's all working out for you guys too. It's hard and it's tough and it's a risk, you know, especially when we get older. I'm 41. If I'm not going to try and do this now, like, when do I try and do it? And you're always going to be left like thinking, what if? So like, you know, the last 2 years have been pretty intense, I'm going to be honest. You guys know that, like, I've been through some stuff, but let's just say, right, keeping a YouTube channel going whilst like basically having a divorce, right, it's not like the most relaxing thing, and sometimes it's hard to keep your head in the game. And like, I've churned out regular videos, and that's the one thing that's kind of kept me like on the ball, like just churning out regular content. It's that consistency, isn't it? Life just can't fall apart, you know. I've got a kid, I've got responsibilities, I've got something that I want to make a job. I can't sit at home feeling sorry for myself. I've just got to get out and do stuff, and like, you guys have helped me do that as well, just by like, you know, interacting with me. Having that to focus on, like, certainly helped, you know. It's been trying, but I'm smiling. But I need to go get some food, so let's like carry on, I guess. Bloody lush for you though, innit? And I've got my shiny shoes on. Right, let's go get some food. I'm blooming starving. Right, here we go, and we've even got Munchkin on the sofa. So who'd have thought, right? Me chatting random waffle, oh my god, he's so molting. Me chatting random waffle, an overweight cat, and a bunch of Gregs would be a successful recipe for a YouTube channel. Completely random. I'd like to think that there is some like slightly more interesting content than just cats and Greg's, you know. To be fair, cats on their own do quite well on YouTube. He's off, he's done his like cameo. A bit of a reflective vlog. I did actually want to talk to you a little bit about the yo-yo and kind of do a bit of an update on it. There just wasn't time. So if you would like me to do like a follow-up review, like a longer term review on the yo-yo, let me know down below, and I'm sure we can make that happen. I appreciate you guys, you know, like sticking with me through all this waffle that I've put out for the last 300 vlogs of waffle. I mean, seriously. I suppose the really exciting thing is this is just like the tip of the iceberg, so to speak. Like, it's the start of my YouTube journey. I feel that, like, you know, the last year has been pretty full on and really exciting, and I've got some more exciting things coming up in the future. It's just going to be fun. Thank you guys for being a part of it, and let's continue on this upward trend, and like, subscribe, and definitely subscribe. If we get to thousands of subs, that's just a good thing, you know? Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys very soon. Bye.